Hi, welcome. Today I will be reviewing one of the Nike classics, the Pegasus Turbo 2. So this is a shoe from the Pegasus lineup that I will talk to you in a second. Okay, so here you can see that it is the women's Nike Zoom Pegasus Turbo 2. It is in the color of pink blast / white black, and it is in women's size 10, the US one, which is the European size 42. And its suggested retail is $180. Okay, so this is a really lightweight shoe. I hope I remember to post how much this shoe actually weighs, so tell me if I don't. Besides, this shoe has the ZoomX foam. As you can see, it has the nice and squishy ZoomX foam, so it is really comfortable in that sense. And this shoe has a 8mm drop, so it has 16 millimeters of foam in the front foot and 24 in the heel. So it's a little bit less drop than the standard Nike Racer, because this shoe can qualify as a racer. So because standard for Nike for these types of shoes is 10 millimeters. So this shoe was designed to be, I hope you could see that nice crisp edge here. So this shoe was designed to be a trainer along with the Nike Zoom Fly 3 for the next percent. So this shoe, I have raced in this shoe. This shoe is comfortable. Yeah, because it has the ZoomX foam. The upper is pretty good. However, I have heard complaints from people that have ran in exactly this model that when the shoe hits when you strike, this part, as you can see, it bends. And therefore it also cuts out the circulation from the toes, and it leads to numbness. And it actually happens in the beginning of the run, so the first 1 to maybe 2 miles. So this definitely shouldn't be happening in the shoe. I personally haven't experienced numbness in my toes, but I have experienced rubbing in the heel. So that's another issue, because this shoe does have some padding. It's not about the padding though, it's about how this shoe doesn't have quite such a comfortable collar here, because I actually like that these outer walls aren't that thick. It helps you with speed, and overall it just makes the shoe lighter and look better. But also going back to the part of the collar here with the tongue for me moves around insanely when I run. And it also makes it a lot harder to put on. So this shoe, even if you put the laces through the little latch here, that doesn't change anything, because the tongue is just, it's not too long, but it just constantly moves, and it just ruins the whole experience. So also this shoe should, I think, stay more locked on to your foot than it does. It sort of struggles, so you have to know how to use a runner's knot, which I have here. So I will make an upcoming video about how to tie runner's knot in the future. So this shoe also, it has the nice eyelet chain. I like that. It looks pretty good. It has the nice color scheme. Here it looks nice on the foam, the paint. This is a nice sticker. This is all high quality. So the shoe, I don't have any remarks to the quality of the shoe. This is a really good make, and I do think it is worth the $180. However, there are lots of sales, so you can buy the shoe even for $100. So what I don't like about this shoe though is here, as you can see, there is a large difference between the color of the swoosh on the mid foam, on the midsole, and on the upper, because on the upper they just decided to paint it, and it just didn't get the same effect, because as you can see, the pattern from below is just going through, and therefore it just makes it look a lot less professional than it should. So that's something I don't like about this shoe. I do like all the colors. The colors look really good. As you can see, you get the same color here as you get on top, so everything matches perfectly. In the beginning, when you run with the shoe, the insole will stay in place, but after around 20 to 30 miles, it'll start moving intensely inside. So you can either glue it down or just take it out. I personally still haven't done anything with mine, but that's because I usually take a lot of time in putting my shoe on. Therefore, I also take way too much time to fix my tongue in the shoe while I put it on and stuff like that. So here is a feature that I didn't know about, that Nike put their logo and the year 1972 under the tongue. So I don't know if that's the year the Pegasus lineup was started or just something like that. So if you know, comment below if you know, so we can all share from your knowledge. So this shoe has an incredibly durable outsole. I've ran over 120 miles in mine, and there's no sign of wear and tear. So congrats from Nike on making this shoe. Also, one more thing about the Zoom X foam. For the Zoom X foam, if you want the Zoom X foam to keep its high performance, you have to keep it at about room temperature, so don't keep these shoes in your garage if it gets cold, because once they start going into the cold for 2 to 3 hours, the mid foam will just start losing its like the absorption will go down, and it'll become stiffer and just not quite as comfortable. So just keep that in mind. Otherwise, this shoe is a really good quality, as I said before. I really like it. The colors, there's a lot of colors on this shoe. So I will link in the description where you can buy this shoe at Nike. And stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching. Okay, like and subscribe.